In this design challenge, the most important part is crayons. You'll need a box of crayons and a crayon sharpener. You'll use the crayon sharpener to make crayon shavings. The next step is to come up with your mixture. You can really use whatever you would like in your mixture, depending on how difficult you want to make it and how messy it will be. Just make sure to add the crayon shavings you just made. For this demonstration, we used these ingredients shown. The next step will be to gather the tools you need to separate your mixture. It depends on what exactly you put in your mixture, but generally sieves, magnets, water, and balloons will be able to separate all the components and illustrate to the students all the different kinds of separation. Now you'll need just a couple more things to get started. Now for the fun part. There's many different ways to separate a mixture, but I'll go through one example of how a student might separate his or her mixture. After going through the separation process, it's important for the students to realize that no single separation step is perfect, that there are pieces left behind and imperfections. If they want to get a higher purity element, they're going to have to reiterate. Once the students have recovered about 75 grams of crayon shavings, or enough crayon shavings for 3 crayons, it's time for remelting. You could either remelt the crayon shavings in a microwave, on a hot plate, with a heat gun, or with this Crayola Crayon Factory. It's important that you have cylindrical mold so that you can make new crayons that you can test the strength of. Once your crayons have fully cooled, it's time for a simple 3-point bend test to test the strength and quality of your crayons. To do this, you're going to have to suspend the crayon somehow. You can do this by finding a table that can split apart or 2 tables that are approximately the same height, and suspend the crayon in between the gap. Next, cut the top off of a milk jug and find something heavy that will act as a weight. Preferably, find something that you could add incrementally, such as coins. Tie a string around the handle of a milk jug and wrap it around the center of a crayon. Carefully suspend the crayon between the gap and the table with the weights hanging. Incrementally add the coins until the crayon begins to bend and finally break. Record the weight that the crayon broke at and see if there is a correlation between crayon purity and strength. You can repeat the experiment with intentional impurities added in the crayon.